I kicked my parents out and said, this is why I was so messed up as a kid. I had my parents over for dinner this weekend, and after my daughter, who is 10, asked if she could play a song she had been practicing on her keyboard, they laughed at her. It wasn't perfect. There were a few missed notes and some pauses, but she did really well. At the end, she looked up with a massive smile, and I started clapping. That's when my parents erupted into loud laughter. My mom asked if it was her first time playing, and my dad chimed in that it had to be. He even said, a dog could have played that better. My daughter seemed to shrink as she looked down and said, no, I've had 2 lessons, but doing it with 2 hands is hard. They laughed even harder. I stood up, took their cups, and said, leave, now. My mom protested that they hadn't finished their drinks and wanted to hear another song. I firmly repeated, get your stuff and get the hell out of my house right now. My dad started huffing, and my mom claimed I couldn't protect my daughter all the time and was preparing her for the real world. I told them it wasn't teaching, they were just bullies. I said, this is why I was so messed up as a kid. Now leave. Once they left, I sat with my daughter, praised her, and encouraged her to play again, which she did. The next day, I texted my parents that we needed a break until they could behave. My dad replied that he didn't realize he raised someone so precious. Now my sister is involved, calling me a nasty piece of work for how I spoke to our parents. I told her to go away and hung up. I know I stood up for my daughter, but I reacted quickly and angrily. Did I go too far?